What happened to Stephen Smith? The suspicious circumstances surrounding his death have left many questioning the truth behind his case.
Somebody out there knows something.
It's July 8th, 2015. A driver on his way to work calls 911 to report a body lying in the middle of the street on Sandy Run Road. The victim turns out to be 19-year-old Stephen Smith,
the mother of Buster Murdaugh's high school classmate, Stephen Smith, who died in 2015 just miles from Alex Murdaugh's South Carolina hunting property, is seeking donations for an independent autopsy for her son. The 19-year-old was killed in what police initially described as a hit-and-run not far from the Murdaugh's Islandton hunting property called Moselle, where Alex fatally shot his wife Maggie and his youngest son Paul on June 7, 2021. Many suspicions have been brought to light surrounding this case, and I believe that it is understandable that the family would wish to seek answers and justice for Stephen Smith.
The blunt force trauma to his head appears as a possible gunshot wound to the first responders on the scene, but the coroner's office later rules his death a hit-and-run. He also has injuries to his left arm and left hand. More than 7 years have passed since, and the mysterious details of his final hours have weighed on his mother, Sandy Smith, and the rest of the family.
The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division has reopened an investigation into Smith's death. We feel it is critical to seek a new goal, an independent exhumation and autopsy, and we're launching Justice for Stephen N. Smith, with that immediate goal in mind. Smith's mother, Sandy Smith, wrote on a GoFundMe page titled Independent Exhumation and Autopsy. She continued, while the state can elect and fund an exhumation and new autopsy, it is our understanding that it would be carried out at MUSC, where his death was initially classified as hit and run, despite no evidence to support it.
South Carolina Highway Patrol's initial investigation finds no vehicle debris, skid marks, or injuries consistent with someone being struck by a vehicle.
The GoFundMe has currently garnered over $30,000 in donations, more than doubling the initial goal. I hope that this money can help the family take action in finding the answers they need. This is Stephen's year, Sandy Smith wrote in an update. She added that her family is so very grateful for those who came together to help them in their fight for justice for Stephen. Thank you for not allowing Stephen's story to be swept under the rug, she wrote. We will pursue exhumation immediately and provide updates along the way. Thank you for the kind words, prayers, and donations. You have made this possible, and it means the world to us. Attorney Eric Bland described the Murdaugh family's long-rumoured involvement in Stephen Smith's death earlier this month.
Documents show investigators fielding tips about the Murdaugh family in the days and months following his death. The first tip comes in early August, suggesting swirling rumors of a relationship between Smith and Buster Murdaugh, Alex Murdaugh's eldest and now only surviving son. An investigator also fields a tip about another possible suspect, but that tipster tells them he passed along the information at the request of a well-known family patriarch, former solicitor Randy Murdaugh. Andrew says in the records she has the Murdaugh name is mentioned 40 times.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. There has to be something to it.
He was found in the middle of a country road in Hampton County, and the highway department said he was hit by a car. But there was no broken glass, no car parts, Bland said. His clothes were intact, his shoes were on, and he had a clear head trauma injury that looked like it was done by something other than a car. Murdaugh supposedly showed up on the accident scene, and according to Smith's mother, Sandy, she received a telephone call from him where he offered to represent her, and she was very confused as to why she would need representation, Bland continued. Many of us feel that there are suspicious circumstances surrounding the death of Stephen Smith, and I am hopeful that the media interest will make it possible for the truth to be uncovered. If his death was not a simple accident, then justice should be served, and hopefully the GoFundMe will be the first step in finding that justice. If you would like to contribute to the GoFundMe, I will put the details in the description box below so that you can go over there and take a look. It would appear that the complex narrative surrounding Alex Murdaugh's crimes and the rest of the Murdaugh family is far from over. Even though the double murder trial ended on March 3rd, he is now facing trial for his alleged financial crimes. If you want to keep updated on future news surrounding Stephen Smith's case and the Murdaugh family, then please do like, comment and subscribe. It really does mean the world to me. Until next time, take care, friends.